Never
A
mind.
little
Okay,
bit
well, I'm just
longer.
gonna see myself out. Bye, y'all.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. I have a place.
Where?
Happy Brunch, Vientiane, Laos.
Laos. Good
Laos.
brunch, Laos.
Laos or Laos?
The
Vientiane. It's their capital.
Vientiane. Well, happy brunch.
Happy brunch.
happy brunch.
And on this delightful brunch, we have the topic, why is it / are they like that?
I like the addition of the / are they. I feel like that adds context for
Yes,
at least one of Riley's stories, I feel like.
Does it have to include both?
No.
Alright.
It could just be, why is it like that? Or why are they like that? But it's really screaming into our version of the void. Why? So,
Also,
for me...
I won't raise my hand anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll do it for you.
So...
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god,
ignore
guys.
Jay. So for me today, prime example of why are they like that? Coworkers. Why are they like that? In this instance, right? I have a coworker, and it's not just coworkers. It's coworkers plus old people. In this instance.
Dang, all old people?
A good portion of them, because several of them do this. And it's specifically old people that do this. And that is play videos from social media at not necessarily max volume, but at a good volume, like, for no reason. Like, in the middle of the workday, specifically with this coworker. And I know other people have similar
that's true.
issues with their coworkers. Like, I am in the middle of trying to leave voicemails because that's my job. I'm a professional voicemail leaver at this point. That's not actually my job. That's just what it feels
I
like my
shouldn't
job
laugh
is.
at that. It's really funny.
Quick, RJ, put a tag on her.
on
her shoulder.
Don't
Like the little hello. My name is Dylan.
I'll workshop
Hi,
it.
my name is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, specifically today, my coworker comes in from taking a smoke break because he takes like 7 throughout the whole day. And which, when I think about it, that's 1 hour, but they're like 15 minutes long, so I don't know how he's getting any talk time or anything like that. And that's a big metric, but that's besides the point. He comes in from his smoke break watching TikTok, sits down at like full volume, sits down and continues to watch TikTok at full volume for another 10 to 15 minutes. Now, our manager is not there, and I think that's the only reason he had the guts to do that. But sometimes he does it while the manager is there. Not as long, but he'll do that. And I know other people's coworkers do the exact same thing. And I just sit there and I go, why are you like this? Why are you like that? Why are you doing this?
That they think they're being sneaky and slick
How?
when they turn it off earlier.
How can you think you are being sneaky when
Well,
it
it's like
is at full volume?
When it's like a child, you know, like, oh, I'm sneaking around the house. Dun, dun, da, bum, bum, bum.
Oh, okay, I understand. So in their head, oh, they can't see me. Manager's all the way over there. They can't see me. So
There's no
but,
way
like-
they can hear this TikTok at this volume. I'm invisible.
that's what it feels like he's like. And he really likes making a point to say, I'm just a giant teenager. And the thing is, I've had other coworkers who are just like that too. So why are coworkers like that?
Is that dude 40?
He's 65.
Yeah.
I hope he never finds this podcast, because I try to be really sweet to him. But Oh my goodness. I want to tear my own ears off. Why are coworkers like that?
You and
Yeah.
I have very different workplace environments,
Yeah, we do.
Same.
given that people listen to stuff at full volume all the time at my job.
Well, you
But
can
also,
listen to it full volume as long as you have headphones on.
no, it's just from the phone. The thing is, we're playing it at such high volume to get it over the sound of jet engines.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
there are a lot of
different.
That's
workplaces
different.
That's
that
why I
don't
said
allow
it's
headphones.
very different workplace environment.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing to me, right? Is that we actually have to wear headphones for our work. And it's encouraged if it helps us focus to play music or YouTube videos in the background. I mean, as long as we're getting our work done, they don't care. Why does it have to be out loud?
I don't know.
I
It's wild.
have a coworker one.
Uh-huh.
Not every coworker does this, I know that. And hi coworkers that listen to this podcast. I love you. Now, setting that aside.
Setting that aside.
So a lot of coworkers forget my age.
Oh.
Which, wouldn't be a problem. Big deal. Everyone's got an age. I almost
I
forgot
would hope so.
how old I was, actually. I remembered though, good old fill in the blank. So anyhow, here's my thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about getting my birthday off, and they're like, "Oh yeah, how old are you gonna be?" And I go, "Well, I'm gonna be so and so." And the entire cubicle, like, space breathed like this huge, like someone stabbed me kind of sigh in unison. And these dudes are in their mid-30s. There is one that's like 60,
Yeah.
but like mid-30s, that's still fresh out of the mill,
Yeah.
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
Mm-hmm.
They're still young, at least how I think it is. But they're over there going like, "Oh, I can't believe I'm this many years older than you. Boo, I'm so old." And it's just like, I know that, like, people like to joke about getting older. But, like, the way we do it here in our nation is just, like, come on. 30's not old.
We're kind of wussies about getting old in this country. It's almost akin to, like, a moral, like, negative to be old. Sometimes, depending on who you're talking to, but, like, that's treated like that in media especially.
And yeah, I know, like, there's the whole death is scary and getting older takes you closer to it. But at the same time, you're 30. You're fine.
I mean, I joke about getting old all the time.
Well, you don't do it the way that they do it. They moan and whine about it.
I mean,
yeah.
Once again, coworkers that listen to this, I do love you.
I make jokes about age all the time, but that's also because I'm the youngest. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So, at least that
This is just kind of a why is it like this? Why are we so afraid of age?
Yeah. For mine, has to do with bathroom etiquette for men And I don't know if it's the same with women because I haven't been in a women's restroom since I was like 3. Guys who talk at the urinals. I don't understand it. Like, forgive me for being crass, but like, I don't want to hold a conversation with someone while my junk is in my hand. Like, it's weird. It's uncomfortable. Don't talk to me. Like, wait until we're finished. And even then, just why are we having conversation in the bathroom?
I
At
will
least-
say,
At least it's not a YMCA locker.
Lord. I was not ready for that. I don't know why. That was...
oh,
Hey, how's it going? Don't mind what's down there.
in women's bathrooms, it's kind of almost a sin for other women to know that you're there. So, like, unless you're going into the bathroom with somebody while you're holding a conversation with them, which women do tend to do that in groups. So, I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. That was all I had to add to that.
I think it was a Kane's bathroom or a Zaxby's bathroom. It said there was a sign in one of them that said lava stories. Conversations had in the bathroom. It was like a definition of a word. Like there's apparently a word for that.
There was one time I was in the bathroom minding my own business. Some guy got to the urinal right next to me. He
Also
was
against
taller
urinal
than
code.
me. Huh?
I said that's also against urinal code.
It absolutely. But he starts looking down at me and talking to me.
That's all sorts of wrong. That's wild.
And it was one of those
That just
I
feels all sorts of
I couldn't take care of
disrespectful.
business anymore. I wanted to leave.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
I just
That's
wanted
rough,
to point at
buddy.
him and go, "Why are you like this?" Run out of the bathroom. Why are you like this?
So, fun fact about me, I didn't know not standing next to someone was a taboo until I was in 6th grade.
Okay, but you were a baby.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, this story gets better too, because I found out when I stood next to my Texas history teacher in the bathroom. And he literally looked over and was like, "Hey, you sit next urinal over." I'm like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Do you not know about this?"
Don't know the bro code about urinals.
I did not until I was in 6th grade. Because
At least he educated you about it.
That's what teachers are for.
Every bro down in the comments, put out the bro fist for the bro
'cause-
code.
Here's the thing, right? Because me, I'm standing there thinking, what's wrong? Like, I know him. It's not like, it's totally not weird or anything, but no, it's apparently just not, it's taboo. And
That ain't
that was the
kosher.
day that I learned. It's like, whoops.
Oh,
That's
so
when Tiny J, just on their knees, hands to the heavens. Why is it like this?
He was also my baseball coach, too, which makes this even... Yeah.
He's like this
Oh,
weird
man.
child.
This weird child doesn't understand bro code yet.
Been neglected.
I think that was the day he realized that even though I'm in athletics, I'm not a jock.
Definitely not.
If he hadn't figured it out before that, that was the day he realized, oh crap, this guy. Oh
He
boy.
looks down at you and goes, "Why are you like?"
I
Oh
The
man.
children Why are the children like this?
You know, this isn't necessarily like a full-on begs to the air. This is more of a steeped in regret thing. So I'm a programmer. I program machines to do things, but like physically to have machines move around and cut things. Spinning at like super high frequency. So there are often times I meticulously spend like blood, sweat, and tears. Not really blood, but sweat and tears. Building a program and take it out. And it's in less frequency nowadays, but in my earlier years, the machine would like nearly crash or scrap the part. And I'm sitting there looking at the program, not able to understand where it went wrong. And just like, listen here, you little punk, why are you like this? Stop torturing me and just work, dang it!
You're forgetting one teeny little detail. I owe you.
Yeah. That's exactly
Me with every computer ever.
That is truly beautiful.
You know what that just reminded me of?
What?
So Riley and I were homeschooled, just letting people know that. We used some pretty good curriculum. I would say so. But sometimes that curriculum would mess with answers. So you'd have a problem that would, like let's say a math problem, is round it to the second decimal place. So we would round it to the second decimal place. And then it would say that we were wrong, and the answer was to the third decimal place.
And it never specified that it had to be the third decimal place.
No,
like,
it
ever.
would specify to round it to the second.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the heck?
Why would it? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That curriculum also had some very interesting... About my junior year of high school, I went to my mom and I was like, Mom, I can't handle the literature. It was the summer before my junior year of high school. It was like, I can't handle the literature portion of my school anymore. None of these are classics. None of the things we are reading are relevant. They're all weird niche Christian things, and bless weird niche Christian things, but like, that's not well-rounded. I hate it. The last thing I read that was any sort of relevant was a maybe 2,000 word excerpt from Journey to the Center of the Earth. And my mom was like, what? No way. So then she looked, and there was like no actual like recognized literature in my junior year. So she was like, no,
So
you're not
did she
doing
not
this.
look over the curriculum before giving it to y'all?
She would look at the overview, and she would look at like what we are supposed to be learning, but
And
not
also,
necessarily
like,
the specific
Peer
like,
review.
Right. She wouldn't look at every specific piece of literature that they had, because that wasn't something they had available to look at, really.
Yeah.
At least when we were purchasing the curriculum. Like, she could look at it from the teacher's portal when you purchase the thing, because it was all online. It wasn't book form.
Right.
So,
And she and our dad would be very quick to get, like, a corrected curriculum if something went wonky.
and they did. They did. My junior year of high school, they were like, okay, you can keep the history portion of this. We're doing a different literature and a different ELA. And we're doing different math because this math sucks. And we're doing different science because this science sucks.
Yeah.
So we had history, we had sociology, we had like statistics or something. My junior year of high school. But it was one of those things where it was like, why is it like this? Why would you not be, doing Brit Lit or American literature, or like if you're doing a literature class, make sure you have actual real literature.
Make sure you spell color right.
Now, hold on. What do you mean make sure you spell color right? Because if it's O-U-R, that's still correct. That's just the British version of correct.
I'm talking about the correct, which is obviously American because, shines my helmet.
Cries and spelling gray, Grey.
That's fair. I
Anyway,
would cry in that too.
that was in the early days of, online homeschool curriculum, because that wasn't, and it wasn't really online, it was just computer based. So there weren't a lot of options. And since we moved around so much, we really couldn't afford to bring like 17 textbooks with us, because books are heavy and not very mobile.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I have a person. Why are you like this?
Oh.
I'm not gonna disclose the name, obviously. This was a kid that I knew in high school. Riley knew this kid too. And we were a little traumatized by this kid. But one thing in particular that he would do as an identifier, Riley will pick up on this real quick. Whenever we would camp outside of our fine arts academies, like place of doing like signing up for class, he would bring like an entire TV and a Wii setup and play like Super Smash Brawl till 5 a.m.
Quite literally all night.
Yeah,
RJ was there too. It was horrific.
Right next to us, volume on. There are other things that this kid did, such as, at least allegedly, I never got proof, feed their dog chocolate a lot because their dog just loves chocolate and it couldn't kill them, like we warned. And then they were very sad when their dog died and they didn't know why. Also, this kid liked to try and embarrass me. There was one time in a senior trip, I went to the bathroom and I came back. He also went to the bathroom and he came back right after I went and declared very loudly, like, that I stink, essentially. That I am so smelly in the bathroom that it nearly made him throw up. And there were time and time again where I really wish that I could have just, like, held this child there. We're the same age, but, like, hold them there, look at them dead in the eye, and go, why are you like this?
See, I feel like you now would be fully capable of doing that, but you then, not a chance.
Not a chance.
Yeah. You're right. I wanted to, but I was so much smaller.
Well, you were also more timid and less...
Assertive.
Yes.
Oh, not at that point. I told him off.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think some of the parents, including my dad, actually were on his ass all night too for his various misdeeds.
There
Sounds
are
like
just...
a lovely kid. I don't know what
There
you're
are
talking about.
some people who are like that, though. where like you sit there and you wonder how they made it to the point that they are. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm not going to say too much more beyond that for that kid specifically. Yeah. But
I got a combo story.
Ooh.
One
Nice.
that 3 of us were a part of.
Okay.
Yeah. Is another kid. I think we've actually talked about
I
this
think I
person
already
before.
know this kid.
Yeah. Back when I still went to church, there was a kid at our church who was a little bit notorious for being a bit of a troublemaker. I think we talked about him a little bit in another episode, but I do know that I found out after the fact that apparently he bullied me, and I had not realized it as a kid. Just thought, oh, he's just messing around. It'll be okay. And everybody else was like on a knife's edge with him.
Yeah.
Oh, I told that kid off so hard.
He did tell me one time, like to my face, man, sometimes I get these urges to like turn the Bible, and that he shows me the Bible that he's holding, and it has like a cross on it. Is turn it upside down and then just go sit out in the lobby. I'm like, what in the world, kid? That's not the sort of thing you say to somebody at church.
Yeah.
That kid weren't right.
No, it was not. He would pick me up all the time against my will, like physically just pick me up off the ground.
Oh my.
He
Yeah.
liked picking on Jay because Jay didn't seem to recognize the fact that they were being picked on. Like, at all. And like, aggressively pick on, too. Like, I think Jay thought this kid was joking the entire time.
Yeah.
N-
No,
No.
that's an accurate.
Closeted.
Huh?
Oh, man. It was really bad. Like, so bad. Like, I cannot express to you how much I was genuinely afraid for Jay's physical health. Like,
Oh, I
It
would
was-
have done something had
I know you would have, but like,
there's been
just,
something.
yeah. It was really funny. That's one of my why are they like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I ran into him again years later. I had gone to church. I think that was still when later, but while I was still going to church regularly. And he walked up to me. I think it was at a Christmas Eve. That's what it was. That's why he was there. It was Christmas Eve service. And it had been a few years since he'd seen me last, and I grown my hair out. And he's like, "You look like Weird Al Yankovic."
That's really funny.
It's
Oh,
really funny.
all right.
I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world to be called.
No, it's not. Not exactly what I was going for, but, you know.
Yeah.
Pop
Oh
off,
man.
queen.
Yeah.
Should have just been like, who's that?
I have. Oops.
Yeah. Who that? Nah, because then that kid would have pulled up a video in
He
the middle
would've.
of the service,
No, he
Yep.
would have.
played it full
It was-
blast.
Afterwards, thankfully, that he was talking to me about
Oh,
that,
thank
but
goodness.
Yeah, it wasn't like leaning over in the middle of service.
I'm just imagining that. Just, you look like Weird Al Yankovic.
Just across like 3 rows.
But then
Yes.
RJ is also there for some reason and goes, "Who that?" And then this kid terrorizes RJ by like
And then
just
the whole
playing
rest
the
of the
video
church.
out loud. Yeah. Even if RJ ignores that kid, he'd still play it.
You know, that kid was also horrifically racist, which was kind of funny to me.
Yes.
That was when I
Was.
wanted to reprimand him.
Physically?
We'll say, with some varying degrees of
Was
chutzpah.
that the same service that the two of y'all were arguing in the middle of, and I was just whispered, "Be quiet," and
Yep.
Yeah, no.
this is the same service?
Well, I was trying to get him to shut up.
Yeah.
And then
Then he wouldn't.
afterwards, I got up and screamed at him. And
Lord.
I got in a lot of trouble for screaming at him because he doesn't know.
How does he not know?
Yeah, that was my
I know-
question. But I was an angry 17-year-old, so, like, what do I know?
Speaking of
Wasn't him.
teenagers, I have a thing, and it's just an in general thing. I'm fairly certain that everybody, at least in our generation, could relate. You ever been in like a social gathering with a whole bunch of adults that have families and they have kids, and like you as the teenager, like the older teenager, the adults are like, well, they're not gonna hang out with us and we don't want to go hang out with them. You babysit the children, the little kiddies now, because we don't want to. Ta-ta! And you're
Yes.
like stuck with a gaggle of 10-year-olds and under that are
That
just,
will not listen to you.
yeah. Because you weren't given authority.
Yeah.
Has anyone else had that?
I've never like officially babysat, like I've never had like a job, but Wednesday nights before I was old enough to go to the youth group, I was old enough to watch like he was like 4 or 5. And there was just the two of us messing around in like a room across the hall from where my parents' home group was on Wednesday nights. And
Well, I mean, ours...
yeah,
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
yeah, no, it was just like I was basically playing with somebody younger than me, and so it was like trying to keep him interested without letting him get too loud. I think we also knocked over a divider one Wednesday night.
No.
Yeah. And nobody heard it. That
Well,
was the
ours
weird
was
part.
Like, we were never official either. They just kind of did that to us, sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't think I had that.
Really? I thought
Well-
it would be a little more widespread than that.
It probably would have been, but I also didn't spend too much time around other families with kids younger than me, if that makes sense.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They'll do horrible, mean things. They busted up my Transformers Death Star.
Oh, I remember you talking about this.
I really wanted to tear that kid limb from limb, but I couldn't even be mad. I was not allowed to.
You should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I was gonna allude to the why was it like this
I think
for that.
you and I were abnormally responsible, and other adults treated us as adults without our parents knowing or acknowledging. And then also a lot of the people that we hung out with, like our family hung out with, had really young children, and our parents really wanted to kind of be their adult friends, because it's hard to have adult friends when you have young children sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So you and I got stuck with babysitting duty, even when it was the most miserable, crappiest job on the planet.
Yeah.
Which, it is what it is. I mean, it is a kind of like a why is it like that? Because, you know, Why couldn't you have gotten a babysitter? I mean, I know why, because babysitters are expensive, especially when you have hellions for children, but still.
Yeah.
Yup. Yup.
I couldn't tell you. We basically never had babysitters.
Well, because you had an older sister.
Well, even then, we were very rarely left home alone.
That's
I mean, you
very
know how my
true.
mom is.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
how your
yep.
mom is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's so funny because not that my parents like neglected us or anything, but by the time I was like 13, 14, my parents are like, "Yeah, you're old enough. Here's a box pizza. We're going on date night. If you light anything on fire, I will kill you."
And instead,
Usually
you just
that was
managed to
enough.
maim your thumb.
So, yeah.
No, that was years later.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. We didn't really have a lot of babysitters. We would have people that they would leave us with sometimes whenever they had to go on long trips, but if it was just for a couple of hours, no.
Man, I feel so bad for one of them just because that was during like the meanest part. I'm pretty sure as a child I was straight up sexist for a little bit.
Oh, hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super angry sexist.
Like, bitter
super
towards
sexist.
any female ever, even cousins. I feel bad for that one lady that had to take care of us because I was a menace.
Aiden was horrible. That would be a why.
I know why.
I know why too.
I know full and
but
well why,
I don't
because my
think we need to
child
discuss
brain.
that in
Okay,
this
never
one.
mind.
But yeah, no, you were even like mean to me.
I was.
Not as
but,
bad, but you were still mean to me.
Yeah. Absolutely. Couldn't trust anybody.
Which is so funny, because you see us now, and we're BFFs.
Yeah.
I have a not person related why.
Oh. Do tell.
Why are work related softwares and web apps like that? Like,
Huh?
for my work, right? For my work, we have to use like 4 different web applications in order to get our work done. And they're all supposed to talk to each other. Because of course they're all supposed to talk to each other, but they never do. It never works right. And like Jay was having issues with one of their machines for their work. It never works right. I mean, sometimes it'll work right, but it never works right.
So,
And and people insist that they do, and they don't.
here's the fun part about my job. It's gotten to the point where people don't even insist that they work. They're like, damn, go get a new one and hope that one works. There was one day I had to get 4 different devices, 2 different types, and 4 different devices. I was like, I can't do my job if none of the materials I have actually work.
Why is it like that?
I don't know.
It's like our workplaces insist that mediocrity is fine.
Well,
It bothers me. Like,
So,
why are you
anyway.
like this?
Speaking on glorified mediocrity, so there's this little video game company I'd like to talk to you about. I call it the Yahoo Plumber Company.
okay. Yeah. We've talked about the Yahoo Plumber Company before, but do tell.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, but I do have one, and I already know the answer to it, so it's kind of rhetorical. Glasses. Why? Why is it so expensive for me to exercise my human right to see?
Dang.
Like,
Even-
I cannot function as a contributing member to society without my glasses, but I can't afford glasses normally because they're so expensive. And then insurance supposedly helps, and maybe it's just because the plan that I have through work doesn't really help all that much. It's still too expensive. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I just want to see. Why do I have to pay such an expensive subscription to see? It's a basic
Yeah.
human function.
Even if you don't have a strong prescription, like me, it's still expensive. Like, I can kind of afford my glasses, but I can also kind of work without them. But people like you and Jay, nuh-uh.
No, I broke one of my pairs of glasses at a friend's house one time. Like, one of the lenses fell out, and we couldn't put it back in. So my friends had to drive me home in my car, because me driving without my glasses would not have been safe for anybody.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't think my vision is as bad as Jay's, but I cannot see clearly past my arms, like past arm's length. It's bad. But yeah. And I know the answer to it. I know why it's like that. But it's frustrating. And that goes for really any like necessary thing. I was actually just talking to Arn about this, but I was like, if we were visited by like an alien species, what do you think the first thing is that they would be like, well, that's really weird, like about humanity? And the first thing that came to my mind was water. You know, that
Yes.
very basic thing that all life forms require to survive. And we're like, yeah, we're gonna charge people for it.
Yep.
And it's
The
free.
way that I've heard it,
It's out in nature.
the way that I've heard it, which, any way that people phrase it, it's ridiculous because, anyhow, is that you're getting charged for, like, the plastic and the filtration for it. So technically you're not buying the water, but you're buying, like, the bottle.
You're
or
buying the
Process
service
to
of
make
the
it
water.
the
potable.
chemicals that clean it or filtration system. That.
I prefer all natural spring water made by man.
Made by man.
I think on one hand that
Oh,
makes
Nestle.
sense.
We have someone for you.
But on the other hand, right?
God.
All of those things are done for pennies on the dollar. Like the plastic. pennies on the dollar.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not justifying it here. I'm just saying that's what people will use
Yeah.
to say it. And it's like, well, at the same time, just because everything's company driven, you tend to throw in a couple more dollars because you gotta hit your profit margins.
Yeah.
That's where it's icky.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you start talking about like I had a conversation with a coworker today about this will give away the company I work for, but we had a plane crash recently. You haven't heard about that?
That's happened quite a bit recently.
Yeah, no.
I heard
the
they dropped
one-
that case.
The one that crashed earlier this week was at our hub airport.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was one of
Not
ours.
Good.
That was one of ours. And so you were
Oh.
talking earlier about mediocrity. This is what mediocrity gets you. Fix my
Was it a Boeing?
It was not. It was an MD-11.
Really?
Yes. As
Why
an
does it sound like a
old
Hobbit
Just
thing.
from
number?
Boeing.
It an MD-11. I actually loaded that plane. Well, unloaded it on. Somebody went and looked at the last time it was at my. Actually, we might cut that out because that gives away where I work too. If you want to go find it,
Oof.
the exact location. Anyway.
We'll just redact the date.
I'm
Yeah.
actually going to leave it in. I'm also going to dox you.
Oh shoot! I actually thought of something.
But yeah, no, it's one of those things where profit margins, like the guy was like, man, it sucks the human life that we lost, but the company isn't gonna care about that because of how much volume, air cargo volume they lost in the crash.
So that leads to a why is it like that for me? And that is shareholders and profit margin goals. Like, why do they
Yes.
have to grow more every year? Why can't we just have the thing, you know?
And the
Especially
answer
if
to
you're
that
not
is,
doing any expansion.
Yeah.
elemental power is greed.
So that's a good one.
my sin power.
For example, it's like my company, right? Which I'm not disclosing any information. But you sit there and you sit in these meetings and they're like, all right, we hit or miss this goal that we had last year. The stuff that doesn't make sense is when you miss the goal, right? Where it's under, and they're like, all right, we missed it, but our new goal this year is this much higher. And it's just like, what the heck, man?
My work actually did that, not for like the whole goal overall, although they have. They did it for our personal volume
No.
too. Like my manager and his manager decided to change the metrics by which we're graded, and we are expected 15 transfers a week instead of 10, when most of us were barely hitting 9.
Yeah, because I feel like I've told y'all about this before. So my job does something kind of similar, but in regards to getting specific holidays off. So they'll set a goal and be like, okay, if we can get this number of units this week, then you can have whatever holiday off. And we still get like holiday pay on those days, regardless of whether or not we work, but most of us would rather have the holiday off. So they'll set this goal, and you would think they would set it for something like realistic, like knowing that every single holiday we miss these goals because it's slow, because nobody wants to do anything on holidays, which is understandable, and we all understand that. But they'll set this goal so atrociously high that I feel like it almost acts as like a deterrent rather than like an incentive, because it's like, okay, well, why if I already know I'm going to be here, why bother trying to reach this goal that I know we're not going to get if I can just do less work, So I feel like it almost acts as like less of an incentive, like a de-incentivizer.
I just
when you
realized
place like
something,
unrealistic goals like that.
Yep.
I have a post-podcast thing that I'd love to talk about, but it's post-podcast.
Well, that's okay, because we're almost out of time anyway.
Yes. And we
This
hear
just
Winnie in the
in,
background. Hello,
next
Winifred.
time.
Winnie is being Winnie. Winnie, why
So
are
Winnie,
you like
what
that?
is your why moment?
She's probably sitting there going, why is my butt itchy?
Oh,
Why aren't you scratching it?
oh,
Itchy butts make me sad.
So what makes you sad?
Itchy butts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm quoting Winnie, word for word.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I believe you. 100%. That is
Oh, boy.
100% something
itchy
Winnie would
butts
say.
make me sad.
Okay, brother. Do you have words for us?
Ah, shoot, I forgot I do that.
Oh,
Oh, no words this week. Okay. The
I have
word of the
words.
week. Oh, you
I
do have words?
I do have words.
Oh, I thought you didn't have words.
Well, I can... never mind. I was just gonna try to dig into my memory and get words that popped up.
Okay,
I was gonna
everybody.
do
Oh.
a funny and make one of them hash 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 hash.
That wasn't in the episode, Aiden.
It is
Was it
now.
Well,
No,
No,
it was
I
before
mean,
we hit record.
you're not wrong. It is now in the episode, unless it gets cut.
So that's my word. Hash 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 hash.
Okay.
Okay.
The word of the week is dignitary, guys.
Dignitary.
See, that one I can actually spell. I don't know how to spell.
No, you got it.
No.
I'll
Yeah,
spell it
yeah.
out for you.
Be nice to the editing ghost.
You
I'll
know
spell
what? There's also stinky.
Stinking.
Plane crash. And butts.
Riley saved me.
What? Why? Why butts?
Winnie.
Oh.
It's a celebrity cameo. You're welcome.
Okay, so I know y'all aren't gonna get to see it, but Riley this entire time has been spelling out the sound that I made and just posted it in our Discord. Oh,
Is that
God.
or is that not?
That's exactly it.
I mean, that is correct.
She's got it.
Now I have to put it on the screen.
Yeah.
Sucks to be a Spotify listener currently. We're sorry. Come say
Yeah,
hi on
also
YouTube.
toes.
That's
Toes.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does.
Happy brunch.
Spotify listeners, what are you doing? Get on YouTube too. Listen to both. YouTubers,
At
get
the
on
same
Spotify.
time.
Yeah. You have earbuds. Put one in one ear, one in the other.
I was just about to say
Press play at the
put
same
one
time.
platform in each ear.
Exactly.
Tell us what you think about the difference in audio quality between Spotify and YouTube.
Also, we're
Actually,
very
do
grateful
that.
for your continued support. Thank you so much, guys. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart. I am grateful for y'all.
Ditto.
Yes.
Yay.
Also a word of the week.
Ditto.
Dignitary, ditto, and doilies. Those are our 3 words.
But I did the words.
No.
We have the
3
three
words of the week.
Ds.
Oh, of the week. Okay.
Yeah. Just remember. Okay.
Doilies.
Happy brunch, Vientiane. And
Happy
we'll see y'all
brunch.
next week.
Remember to keep
Bye.
your oilies doily.
Bye.
Wait, no, I
Goodbye.
said it the wrong way.